Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Gentle Exhale, a space to pause, breathe, and reconnect with yourself. I'm so glad you're here. Together, we'll explore small moments that bring calm, clarity, and a sense of peace back into your day. Let's begin. I'm Carrie Scharf, your host for the Gentle Exhale, Self-Care for Sensitive Givers podcast. Today, we'll be talking about easy self-care practices for caregivers, those tiny but powerful moments that can bring joy and relief amidst a busy day. Whether you're caring for a loved one or nurturing a community, these tips will help you find your center and breathe a little easier. One piece of common advice given to caregivers is to rest later, or to enjoy life later, or to take time for yourself when things calm down. But the reality is that things may not calm down. There often isn't a clear separation between responsibility and rest in the life of a caregiver. Rather than seeking peace and joy outside of the daily caregiving experience, it's essential to embrace the small joys within it. Take a moment to appreciate the quiet satisfaction of making a loved one smile, or the calm that comes from a shared silent moment. Find those tiny pockets of peace throughout your day and let them nourish you. It's about integrating self-care into your caregiving routine, not putting it off until a mythical after. One of the key points I want to share today is that tiny joy is not selfish. Imagine you're pausing at the sink, feeling the warm water run over your hands, or take a deep breath to inhale the clean, comforting scent of freshly laundered clothes. What about standing still in the shower, letting the water wash over you, and truly being present in that moment? These are not escapes. They are small, but significant ways to regulate your nervous system. Taking these small moments for yourself doesn't mean you're abandoning your responsibilities. On the contrary, a steady, regulated self is more equipped to handle the challenges and demands that come with caregiving. When you take time to center yourself, you bring a more balanced, calmer presence to those around you. So next time you feel a pang of guilt for enjoying a quiet moment, remind yourself that a peaceful you is a gift to those you care for. All right, let's touch on where tiny joys hide in caregiving. It's easy to overlook these moments, but they carry immense power to rejuvenate our spirits. Imagine the steam rising from the dishwater as you wash the dishes, and the gentle hum of the dishwasher in the background, creating a comforting rhythm. Or the pure delight in a child's laugh that echoes through the house. Feel the weight of a sleeping body gently resting against you, offering both warmth and connection. Enjoy the crispness of fresh sheets as you tuck them in, a satisfying symbol of care and renewal. Notice the calm and quiet that envelops the house after the door closes, signaling a moment of peace. Recognizing these moments requires us to pause deliberately and embrace the joy they offer. It's not just about seeing them, but allowing yourself to truly feel them. Caregiving can be overwhelming, but it's within these ordinary snippets of time that we find our grounding and our joy. So take that pause, give yourself permission to feel the warmth, the laughter, the peace. These tiny joys aren't hidden. They are right there, waiting for you to acknowledge them. Let's practice right now. Think about one caregiving task you did today. Maybe it was preparing a meal, giving a bath, or simply holding someone's hand. Now let's dive a little deeper into that moment. Concentrate on the sensory details. How did the warm water feel running over your hands as you washed the dishes? Did you notice the softness of the towel when you dried the dishes? How about the stillness and quietness of the room during the task? Identify and name these small details to yourself. Now take a slow, deep breath in and gently exhale. Remember, even these small internal changes can ripple out, creating a significant impact on your overall well-being. You're doing an amazing job. Hold on to these moments and let them ground you. Another approach to help you find these moments of peace and mindfulness is what I call the one anchor rule. Pick one caregiving task to be your tiny joy anchor for the week. It could be something as simple as washing your hands, turning off the kitchen light at the end of the day, or sitting quietly after tucking in a loved one. Commit to pausing for one deep, mindful breath during this task. Feel the sensation in your body, the texture of the moment. Let the warmth of the water, the silence of the room, or the softness of the sheets be your cue to anchor yourself in that small, soothing ritual. One breath of noticing and being fully present is enough to bring a moment of calm into your day. By identifying one task as your anchor each week, you create a reliable touchstone of tranquility within your daily routine. It's a gentle reminder to be present, even amid the hustle and bustle of caregiving. You're allowed this moment. Cherish it and let it nourish you. If you feel invisible in your role as a caregiver, know that you are not alone. Caregiving can often bring feelings of loneliness and invisibility, where you are the steady one in the background, making sure everything runs smoothly. It's common to experience this, and it's okay to feel quietly tired and loving every day. Many caregivers share these sentiments. Your steady presence is invaluable, even if it sometimes feels unnoticed. The love and care you give, even in the smallest moments, truly matter. Recognize that what you're doing is incredibly important, even if it sometimes feels like you're blending into the wallpaper. You are seen, you are appreciated, and your efforts are making a difference even on the days when it doesn't feel like it. Now, I'd like to introduce you to a beautiful Facebook group we're calling Moments That Matter. This is a 30-day rhythm designed to encourage the collective practice of small pauses. Think of it as a gentle next step in your journey toward integrating peace into your daily routine. It's simple, and most importantly, there are no strings attached. This sanctuary is created for caregivers, a space to breathe and reflect without any obligations or expectations. You're welcome to join just as you are. No need to explain or justify your presence. Just come and be. Embrace these moments as your own private sanctuary. Remember, this is about creating small, meaningful pauses that help you reconnect with yourself and find those pockets of peace in everyday tasks. So consider this your personal invitation to join us in Moments That Matter group. We're in this together, each of us taking small steps to create a more peaceful and grounded day. Find the link in the show notes below. This has been The Gentle Exhale by Carrie Scharf. I'm so looking forward to our next session where we'll discuss how to soften before sleep, which I believe will be incredibly beneficial for our nighttime routines. Before I go, I have a small suggestion. Next time you're at the sink, let the water run over your hands for one extra breath. See how it feels to take that one additional moment for yourself. Remember, you can find any links or articles mentioned today in the show notes. Until next time, take care and breathe easy.